Guys, this is the room. I'm not making you see our bag, but this is the room they put us in. Closet, door, bathroom. Yes, this is it. Let me tell y'all something. If you coming from the US or you coming from, and don't study my head, I'm about to be in quarantine for 7 days. Mind you, they did say online is a minimum of 5 days. Some people have different thing. If you come in, you thinking about coming Dominica during COVID, don't. So we are Papa. I don't know what that I look like Papa. Sorry, remember me. Sorry. I don't step back on my toe. Okay, so we have Papa, a big bottle of. Mommy, how you pronounce that word? Papito. That's the highest mountain in Dominica. We have cheese. I think that's fruit punch. We have ginger tea. We have orange juice. And we have ripe banana. You know, I am not going to starve in quarantine. And if they think I'm going to eat the food, they lie. We have everything we need. We have crackers and cheese. That's our breakfast. And we're going to get somebody to bring us a cup for us to drink our ginger tea. I not staying hungry. I have family in Tibo too. Once I let them know I here, they will bring me food. Anyways, as we're going along, I will show you guys a little bit of what we're going through and what it really means to be in Dominica in quarantine. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be raw with y'all because it is not easy. Mommy, the hot the AC down, man. It is rough. What? You have to really experience it for yourself. And I told my mother that before we come Dominica. I said, Mommy, you have to experience it for yourself. Don't just listen to what people say. Here 6 more days before we get a test result back. Anyways, so look at where they put us to see the ocean. View and the room. That's it. And when somebody bring food for us, they have to bring it by by the gate. Give them the name and the room number that they bring it for. And then the nurses will then bring it to us. We will answer the door with a mask on. Alright, good morning guys. This is the first morning. It's so bright. Whew, it's raining a little bit. So this is day 1 of quarantine. Technically day 1. We have to stay here 6 more days before we get a test result back. Anyways, so look at where they put us to see the ocean. This is my view and my porch. This is where I can think. This is the porch. This view and the room. That's it. And when somebody bring food for us, that people need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. People need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. People need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. People need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. People need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. But people need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. Yes, I do understand why the Dominican government, and I'm not bashing anyone either if it looks like that. I do understand why the Dominican government, and like yesterday they gave a news that it spiked. So I do understand why they have to put us in quarantine, but it's nonsense that we have to stay here 7 days. Listen, just hear this quick. You come off the plane day one. You could do 2 more days in quarantine. That's 3 days. And then you could test the person on the 3rd day. Would they wait for the test 2 days? That's 5 days. Why do you have to do 7 days? Because I'm not going to speak like a Crucian. I'm going to speak like a Dominican. Hopefully we get our breakfast. Hopefully we have 2 different people bringing food for us. So let's pray. Awesome job in terms of trying to keep their numbers down, but be mindful of people's pocket. And if we had to pay this total before we leave, we would have been a lot of trouble. I showed you that earlier, but my food. We have food. We have food for days. We have juice. We have water. Mount Wapito. We have macaroni, rice, stew chicken. My mother, people think that we can eat those things in one day because they tell us they'll keep bringing back food for us. We have bowls of food full of macaroni, full of chicken, full of rice. And look, they love to use that cube cheese in Dominica, but happy cow. I always used to eat this as a child. We have breakable cup. Ella, we getting treated good even if we're in prison, eh? Paper towels, our orange juice, our fruit juice, all of that is from Guadeloupe. We have our crackers, our ginger tea. This is not processed banana at all. This is real banana that you get from the countryside in Dominica. I eat one already. Unfortunately, I do not eat papayas for my little girl. I don't like papayas. And that's about it. So, somebody tell me something today and it bothered me. Why does the people that are coming from away have to suffer because of politics? We are not in y'all politics. We are in America, we in USVI, and we in the different places. Why we have to get treated bad by a nurse on a shift? I have to get her name. When I get her name, I'm going to let y'all know her name. I'm not blaming the government. I'm blaming the Department of Health in Dominica. And I'm blaming whoever that trained the nurses. You need to train your nurses to be professional. I'm not a labor. I'm not a workers. I live in Sancra, USVI. I don't even vote in Dominica. I'm not a citizen of Dominica. I was born in Dominica and I was raised in Dominica. I would like to come home with being treated bad. So I live in Sancra, USVI. I don't even vote in Dominica. I'm not a citizen of Dominica. I was born in Dominica and I was raised in Dominica. I would like to come home with being treated bad. Some people had good experience in quarantine in Dominica and that's good for you. But where they put us like we're trash. 3 days, they take your thing on the 3rd day. You can wait for 2 days. That'll be 5 days. Because 5 days is what they say. And then when you go to fill out the form. If you know you're keeping us in quarantine for 7 days, say on the form, quarantine is 5 to 7 days. Good morning again, guys. This is Dominica from Sacred Entertainment today. This morning, what time is it? I think 6, 7 by now. It's raining. And was saying that the treatment is getting better, I would be like, I have my cousin-in-law down the hall from me, and since COVID and everything, they're not asking if anybody eat. They asked if we fill out a form yesterday. When we came the first day into the facility, all they told us, asked us, was if we are allergic to anything. That does not indicate filling out a form. Again, I am not trying to bash, but people need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. Good morning again, guys. This is Dominica from Synchro Entertainment today. This morning, what time is it? I think 6, 7 by now. It's raining. Yes, I was raining back home in Dominica, so I'd expect nothing less. This is our 3rd day in prison. And if I was saying that the treatment is getting better, I would be like, I have my cousin-in-law down the hall from me, and since COVID and everything, they're not asking if anybody eat. They asked if we fill out a form yesterday. When we came the first day into the facility, all they told us, asked us, was if we are allergic to anything. That does not indicate filling out a form. Again, I am not trying to bash the government, not trying to bash anybody, but I need to bring light to this because people need to do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you need to treat people. We're not animals, we're human beings. If we didn't have to be here, we wouldn't. We came out for a reason. Everybody on that flight with me and in this facility with me have a reason to be here. And if it wasn't urgent, they would not be here. It's too hot. So, I hope this will open the government eyes. If they have to take somebody to other facility besides Portsmouth Beach Hotel, please do. Because Portsmouth Beach Hotel is the worst quarantine center to take somebody. We have 2 more days of this torture. Like, I'm not a patient person to begin with, but I have had a lot of patience in this place. Because my cousin-in-law acted out yesterday. You know what the woman told him? She gonna call police for him. That's what she told him. When my mother tried to, because he's a little disabled, my mother tried to give him some lunch because he has been hungry. She told my mother if she catch corona, she gonna stay in this facility. It's not how you talk to people. And if I had a full name, I would have put her full name online. But that's not how you speak to people. You need to learn to speak to people better. And guess what? All of this is because of politics. Look at my face. Do I look like I care about Dominica politics? I do not live here. I haven't lived here for years. I lived here when I was 10 and I left. Because my mother took me out of Dominica. That don't mean I'm not a Dominican. That don't mean you have to treat people bad. All you need to learn to talk to people better. Some people have had a good experience. I am not one of them. When I get out of here, I have to find a way to make sure Portsmouth Beach Hotel quarantine center closed and they put people in a better location. This is not it. What calming me down right now is the rain and the waves. Ah, wow. That's not it. My mother, I don't know how she's staying so calm because I had to just take all the hair off my head. Anyways, I'm in beautiful Dominica and I cannot wait to get out of prison. This is literal prison. This is how we do. On the porch, inside, on the porch. Porch, inside, on the porch. And when they call us for stuff, we open our door, get it with our mask, close our door back. They don't come ask nobody. I have never heard nobody since we hear knock on our door and say, did you eat? Did you fill out a form? Do you want something to eat? So, a few tips for you guys before you travel to Dominica. Make sure you get all your ducks in a row before you come to Dominica. That's 1. 2. Make sure that you find out all information needed. 3. You will be staying a maximum of 7 days in quarantine in a government-based facility, wherever they put you. If you don't want to stay in a government-based facility, do some research, because I learned this on the airport. Do some research and quarantine-based facilities in Dominica. Find the best and comfortable one for you. Find out as much information as you can on them, and then you go from there. You book it and you go from there. The online stuff that they have, the forms you fill out and whatever. When you come to the airport, they make you sanitize, they carry you to your room, and they take your blood and they take a rapid test. The results probably come back in 7 days. 20-30 minutes max. Then they take you to a bus, which you are not sanitized before you go on the bus. Then they take you to the location you're going, or they take you to the government-based facility if you did not reserve a location. Once they take you to the facility, and the facility we are currently at is a dump. It might look pretty, but it is an absolute dump. The view is amazing with all the trees and the fruits and stuff, but it's horrible. Our toilets are leaking, our sinks are leaking, no one is telling us anything. So be prepared when you come to Dominica. And then when you leave the facility, after you get your results after 2 days, you have to go home and quarantine for another 7 days until the district nurse comes to clear you. So that's my mother in the background, sorry guys. So that's all the information you need to know. If you're traveling to Dominica, be prepared and have money on hand to pay after. At the condition of the sheet, guys, I don't know if you can see it. We've been on the same dirty. And what thing are you doing?
Are you there? In school?
We've been on the same dirty sheet. So each for 2 people. And look at the condition of the what is it name? I just doesn't understand that. If my mother didn't clean and wipe these walls yesterday, they were still brown. Yeah, but Dr. Irvin McIntyre of Ministry of Health, he want to say that we living in good conditions. Look at our headboard. That's not even a headboard. Lord have mercy upon our soul in here.